I would definitely have to say that one of the more mysterious aspects of the sequel trilogy has all to do with Rey's lineage, exactly where she comes from, and who her parents really are in this sequel trilogy. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as we get closer till April 11th, that is when we will get that official teaser trailer of Episode 9 at Star Wars Celebration. We are now just 28 days away, and a little over 9 months away from the official release of Episode 9 as a film. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. However, what's really intriguing has all to do with Rey's identity. Now, this is where things begin to get very exciting for this movie, is that it's described that one of the revelations in the film by JJ will have to do with Rey's identity in the third act of the movie. It's described that Rey's identity reveal will have saga-wide implications and will also change aspects of Star Wars lore, as well as the concept of the Force. Additionally, it's described that parts of Rey's identity will have inspirational pieces from Star Wars Legends material that many hardcore fans will be able to point out immediately. It's also described that Rey's identity will be revealed progressively throughout the film in each act, hinting of Rey's lineage will be dropped until the final piece at the end is said to be completely unexpected and will take fans by surprise. So I want to go over a couple of parts about Rey's identity, and I think that this is brilliant as to how they are going to do this in this movie. Now, it's actually said that throughout the whole entire movie, from the very start to the very end of the movie, we're going to get hints throughout the entire film about Rey's identity and who she really is, her lineage, if you will. You know, in the first act, the second act, and the third act, throughout the entire thing, we're going to have little hints, little micro surprises, if you will, of exactly who Rey really is, until the big major reveal comes at the very end of the movie that's going to really surprise Star Wars fans, that will have saga-wide implications. Now, not only that, what's really interesting to me, though, is that Rey's identity is actually going to not only have saga-wide implications, but also will actually have a full-on effect on the concept of the Force, as well as borrowing inspirational pieces from Star Wars Legends material in order to make Rey's identity completely satisfying to a majority of Star Wars fans around the world, especially the ones of the hardcore fans will be able to point this out immediately. So, what I'm trying to figure out is Rey somewhat similar to Anakin Skywalker? If Rey's identity is going to change the concept of the Force, could it very well be that she was born in a sense where it's similar to how Anakin was born through Shmi, where the Force initiated, you know, the whole entire birth of Anakin Skywalker? Could it very well be something around those lines? Or is it going to be something else entirely new? Could it be that maybe perhaps Rey is literally the manifestation of the Force, the physical body of the Force itself? Is that a possibility? Now, the fact that Rey's identity is going to change the idea of the Force, as well as Rey's identity is going to have a lot of inspirational pieces from Star Wars Legends / the Expanded Universe, it's really starting to get me thinking here exactly what J.J. Abrams has planned for the character of Rey, and exactly how significant it's going to be in this movie. Now, the other thing that I do find very unique is that Rey's identity is going to be progressive. So the whole entire reveal is going to be progressive, and what I mean by this is that throughout the entire film, you're going to learn more and more about her, step by step, you know, throughout the start of the movie to the very end of the movie, where we're going to get this big reveal that's really going to change the entire Skywalker saga, the Force, and even borrowing elements from Star Wars Legends. So, with that being said, who is she really? You know, exactly who is Rey? You know, that's the biggest question of all now. Now, I think that it's a fair question, but if we look at the character of Rey in Episode 9, we do know that J.J. Abrams is going to be giving her a very important lineage that's truly going to satisfy fans, and I'm starting to wonder, could it be that maybe she was cloned by use of Luke Skywalker's DNA from his hand? Or could it be something more around the lines of something more original that we have never seen before in Star Wars Legends? Like I say, guys, how Legends content is going to be used in order to really come up with the idea of Rey's identity. I feel like it could very well be something to do with Luke's hand. You know, in Star Wars Legends material, Palpatine, I believe, used Luke's hand in order to clone another Luke Skywalker. I believe it was like Luke with like 3 U's or something like that. Very interesting concept for sure, where Luke actually went up against Luke. So, I don't know if they'll go that far to do something like that, but the fact that they're using Legends as a way of incorporating that into Rey's identity reveal in Episode 9, I think is going to be a very interesting thing on the table for sure. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again. No.